Hello and welcome to Simon's Shed. Coming up in this layout update, a few more details, a lot more trees, version 2 of the pond, and 2 new scale scenes buildings. Let's take a look at the layout. Alright, here we are. Let's have a look at the little details that I've added first of all. Over here by the goods shed we've got a flatbed truck, which I think looks rather good with the barrels on the back. And just next to that, at the station, I've added some people. These are the Graham Farish passengers. One over there by the phone box. I think that's probably enough. It's not going to be a massively busy station, so I think I'm happy. I may add 1 or 2 more, but I'm fairly happy with how that looks, to be honest. So I may just leave that as it is. What else? We've got a little Morris van here, a little co-op van, which is cool, and a little Royal Mail van over here. And I've just finished off the fencing over there by the field. So that's the details. The biggest change is, as you can see over there, I've added a lot more trees. These are the Woodland Scenics tree armatures with clump foliage stuck on. So I'm happy with this sort of area over here. That's how I wanted it to look. And here, to be honest, I've added a bit of the clump foliage to sort of start a hedge there. I might carry that on, and just added some over there by the tunnel portal to sort of blend that in a bit. Happy with that. Might put a few more trees sort of here or here maybe, but that's the bulk of them done. Also added trees at the end of the garden there to sort of break up the house from the goods shed a bit, and a few more bushes, and strategically placed bushes to hide the little gap in the fence there, and to sort of end the road there. Another tree, and we've got some trees over there. I'll come to that bit in a minute. So loads more trees and bushes. I'm really pleased with the way they've turned out. And if we look over here, I've pretty much redone this section of the water feature. Completely painted over it in one colour, and just kept tweaking it until I was happy with the colour, and poured a load of new realistic water over it, and I'm much happier with how it looks now. That's pretty much exactly what I hoped it would turn out like. So rather than having the separate colours sort of clashing and not looking quite the way I wanted, I've fixed that now, and I'm really happy with how that looks. You can even sort of get a little reflection of the trees and stuff on the hill now, which is pretty cool. I'd love to say I planned it that way, but that's just a happy accident. But yeah, I'm pleased with how that looks now. It's pretty good. And most of my time, and the trees took a fairly long time, but most of my time has been building scale scenes buildings. So as you may have spotted, we've got the barn from the Scale Scenes farmhouse and barn kit. So pleased with how that looks. I might need to redo the ridge tiles, but that's not a big problem. Happy with the rest of it. And I've just sort of blended it in at the back with some trees. I think that looks pretty good. And the other building is the Scalescenes pub, which, as you can see, is not stuck down yet. It's going to go there like that or like that, but I've not finalised the position yet, which is good because we can have a nice close look at it. Fairly quick to build. The roof's quite fiddly, and there are some, obviously because it's end gauge, it's quite small, it's a little bit fiddly, and I think because it's an older kit, it's not quite as clever as some of the other ones that I've built in terms of wrapping. Like on the newer ones, you've got sort of windowsills wrapped around, whereas here you got the card and you're just supposed to colour it in, but you can't really see it from a distance. But overall, I'm really happy with how that's turned out. And the cat's just come into the shed to visit us. Because it's pouring down with rain outside. Say hello, Tilly. Anyway, as I was saying, let's have a look at the back of the pub. Happy with how that's turned out. I've got a little cotton bud stick that's chopped up for the chimney pots. So yeah, I get some kind of fence around that. Maybe some tables and chairs over here somewhere as a little beer garden type thing. So, fairly quick update. That's what I've been up to. What's next? Good question. Well, I definitely know I want some kind of engine shed or carriage shed here. Probably the Metcalf one. Oops. Other than that, it's just little bits of scenery and little bits of detailing to finish off. I'm going to sort of end the road there, I think. Yeah, just going to end the road there and just have a sort of turning bit at the end of the road, I think. So other than that, it's just a few little gaps to fill in as the rain starts hammering down on the roof. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.